One of the most common reasons people have low back pain with deadlifting, and actually a lot of things in general, is actually ab weakness and kind of the inability to really engage them properly at the right time. So when we're talking about abs in this example, we're talking about them as stabilizers, not creating a crunching motion or bending and twisting, which they do. It's more about not moving or resisting motion. That's really the key here. So when you think about your abs as stabilizers, when we're going to talk about bracing, the easiest way to kind of make sense of it is to think about getting punched in the stomach. If somebody was going to come up and they were going to whack you in the stomach, you would just reflexively tighten everything up here before you got hit. That's kind of what we're talking about. There's more to it than that, and I won't go too far off on that tangent because it's a whole separate topic here, but the idea is you have to understand how to get your low back, A, into a good position, and then B, how to stabilize it, and then C, to stabilize it while you're moving. That's the key. Some people can actually get into a good position, lock everything in tight, but then as soon as they move, it falls apart. And then that's when they get hit with pain. Sometimes it happens towards the end of a set with fatigue, so they might be okay for the first few reps, and then it breaks down after that. But the key really is to learn how to get your back into a good position and how to stabilize that position, both statically, meaning when you're just standing like this or getting set up, but then when you actually go to lift, whether it's the actual deadlift exercise or just picking something up around the house, you have to be able to maintain that stability and that bracing idea as you lift, not just when you sit up and then you kind of let it go. It has to be maintained all the way through. There's some great exercises to work on that can help you start that technique, but the thing with core stability and building up your abs as stabilizers is you're probably going to have to spend time working on those separately in addition to as you're deadlifting. And it may even require you spending more time doing it away from the deadlift, and then you make some of the modifications with the variations we're going to talk about later. You work on the core stability, you change the type of deadlift you do to help kind of tie all the stuff together, and then you bring it back to where you are currently or where you want to be as far as whether you lift with a trap bar or the straight bar or things like that.